Yo, what the heck is going on, YouTube? It's your guy, Hector or Coke, and we're back at it like a crack addict. And today, we're doing another podcast interview, and today's guest is Apollo. No, I'm kidding. Today's guest is the wonderful, the talented, the artistic Lee.
Hey guys. Oh. Hey guys, it is Yoitslee here, and we are going to be interviewing me. Yeah, this is the third interview that we're doing. The first interview was with our friend Angel, and then the second interview was with our friend Xavier, and then now it's me.
Yup, just keeping it going, back to back.
Yeah.
Okay, so if the audience doesn't already know, Lee, she's actually my sister. We're related, and a lot of the times whenever you're seeing vlogs where I'm not recording and someone else is recording, it's her. So she's been helping me a lot with my music journey, with my YouTube journey, and you know, we both thought it was quite fitting, quite appropriate, since she is a creative talent, to get her on here, let her give her own background, her own story. So yeah, let's start a little light. How was your day?
It was pretty good. I just went to school and then came back and then just listened to music. That was it.
Who are you listening to?
I don't know, I listen to a lot of music, so, but we'll get more into that.
Oh, okay. Nice, nice. So you went to school, you're almost graduating.
Yeah.
Who did you see? Did you see Xavier today?
Yeah.
Yeah? Nice. Cool, cool.
I see him, but I don't talk to him.
Oh, you just kind of like see him in passing or whatever? Okay, that makes sense.
Yes. I didn't really walk with my friends today. I just listened to music.
More of like a reserved, introvert kind of day?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So I guess we could just hop into it with the first topic. So the first topic that I have is actually K-pop / J-pop. So you probably saw our vlog, maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But we actually went to our first K-pop concert, and it was NCT 127. Just talk about your experience and what that was like.
So it was actually really good. I actually really liked the concert. It was my first K-pop concert, and I thought it was amazing that it was the K-pop group that I like. And I was like, oh, like we should go. And we did, and it was really good. It was really good. Just seeing them, like actually seeing them, because I would always watch them on YouTube and like listen to them. So actually like seeing them on stage and like looking at them and like them dancing, it was really good. And then like with the fans and the cheering and the screaming.
Yeah, it was loud.
Yeah, but it was loud, but I got used to it really quick. So just the whole like environment was really good. I liked it.
Yeah, definitely. I would go see them again.
Yeah, it was really good.
And it was a special show, I feel like, because Johnny, which is like one of the members of NCT, he is originally from Chicago. So he got like a lot of fan love and a lot of, we love you, Johnny, welcome back home. So it was cool seeing that.
Yeah, and it makes me like, it's like kind of cool because like from him like being from here and we're from here, it was like really cool like how he was kind of biased, I think.
Yeah, had a preference.
Yeah, he had more of a preference because like he had like his own flag that, and everyone signed it.
That's her dog.
He had like a flag, the Chicago flag, and everyone signed it, and like all the other members were saying like, oh, like I'm so happy to be in like Johnny's hometown. It was really good. I liked it. It was
Yeah, and the arena was really nice too. I've never been to that arena.
Yeah, the concert where it was held at, it was at Allstate Arena. Yeah, I've never been there. Like I said, I've never been to a concert, but having it held there was really good.
And I think we've been really diving deep into like NCT and just K-pop in general, because they actually have a YouTube channel, JCC, Johnny's Communication
What's up,
Center.
Joe fam?
Yeah, just like seeing them really made us dive deeper into their YouTube channel and seeing what they're like on a somewhat daily basis.
Yeah, it's cool how I feel like Johnny has to be one of the most Americanized K-pop idols. So it's so funny, like him like vlogging, because I mean some K-pop idols do, but just like him specifically, he like vlogs about like his life, like or like doing anything, and like just vlogging with the other members too is really fun to watch. Yeah, and like going like back and forth with like speaking English and then Korean, and even though like we can't understand them, but we still have the subtitles, it's still like super fun to watch.
Yeah, it's just like how they communicate with each other in a different language, but the body language and the facial expressions is still recognizable. And in regards to like the whole K-pop, J-pop scene, before NCT, I know you had like a fascination with BTS and like Blackpink at some point. Would you ever see them live?
Yeah, I think BTS is actually finishing, or they're still in their military, but I think they're gonna come back next year for their concerts. Nice.
And what do you feel like that genre, K-pop, J-pop, what draws you into that type of music style?
Okay, it's actually really hard to explain, because even though I don't understand like what they say, it's still like just the vibe, like the beat of it, just them singing or like rapping or like rock, it's still like really nice to hear. And I think because since I don't understand it, I think I lock in more.
Yeah.
Because it's like when I listen to like rap or like American music, I get more off, like sidetracked, because like I'm singing the lyrics or rapping the lyrics.
Yeah, true.
Compared to when I listen to K-pop, because I still like sing the lyrics, but I don't really understand them. So I'm like, I listen to it more, because just like I listen to the beat and the music. So I don't know. I just go around like my day, like just listen to them. It's really hard to explain why I like them. I just do.
Yeah, I feel like when you listen to that type of music, like you were saying, you may not understand what they're saying, but you can still feel the energy that they're trying to convey, whether it's like a hype song or whether it's like more slower and mellow and chill. You can still feel it, and it still has an effect on your emotions and your day and whatnot.
Yeah, and like when we at the concert, like all those people were like American, right? And they still enjoyed it, you know?
Yeah.
Like we were singing the English lyrics too, but we would still go back and forth like singing it. And then when they had like their slow songs, you could tell that even though that we can't understand it, that they were singing like deep stuff, right? And then when they do like their hype music, like their hype songs, like everyone's like jumping and stuff that. People were like cheering. So I don't really think it matters the language. I think if you just enjoy it, that's all that matters.
That's very true. What are some of your favorite songs by them off the top of your head?
NCT or
NCT, yeah, because that's who we went to see.
Yeah. My favorite songs,
like just a few that pop up into your top of your head.
Okay, so my favorite songs by NCT currently are Fact Check from them, Chain, Skyscraper, Regular, and Summer 127. Those 5 are so good. I listen to those like every day. Yeah, definitely I will listen to Summer 127 because it's a summer song. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like the two baddies on porch.
Yeah. I like seeing that one live too. It's really good.
Or Superhuman, obviously that's like a popular one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, NCT, shout out NCT if they're watching. Shout out Johnny and Utah.
Shout out Joe
Joanne.
Yeah.
Okay.
If people get that reference, that'd be so cool.
Okay. One more thing about this topic before we switch to the next topic. So I have K-pop / J-pop. Do you listen to any J-pop bands or artists at all?
I actually have to like look this up real quick.
Oh, okay.
But I do listen to both J-pop and K-pop. But I think currently I've been listening to more, but I switch between the two.
Do you think there's like a different distinctive style between the two because it's in different languages and different cultures, it seems like?
I feel like I don't think so, but I think in my opinion, I feel like J-pop is more like rock type,
okay.
like rock type music, more like energetic. But like I feel like most anime. I was gonna say I feel like most Japanese music you would get like anime openings.
Anime opening vibes.
Yeah. So actually, people that I like to listen to, like Japanese artists I like to listen to, are Fujikaze. If you guys know who that is, I think we should put the somewhere around here. Like the artist I like to listen to, Hikaru Utada.
Oh yeah.
She's the girl that, if you guys know the game Kingdom Hearts, she does the openings for them. I really like to listen to Ichigo Nito.
Oh yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah, I know that he's actually coming to Chicago to perform. Cool. I listen to Kenshi Yonezu, and he's one of the guys that did the song, I think, Kickback, and that's the opening for Chainsaw Man, the anime. But
nice.
That's what I like to listen to. Or those artists, some of those artists.
I know Yuta, he does, because he's technically Japanese, isn't he? Even though he's in a K-pop band, he's Japanese.
Yuta's one of the NCT members, by the way.
Yeah, he's an NCT, and you were showing me one of his songs. He was doing like Japanese rock, and he was doing like screamo and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And I thought that was so cool.
You guys should, if you guys want, you guys should listen to his solo album. And it was more so like rock, if you guys like that type of music, Japanese rock. And dude, all those songs, it's not a long album, it's like 7 songs, so it's like 20 minutes. All the songs that I had on there are already in my playlist. Like all of them, all of them are so good.
Straight bangers, back to back, no skips.
Basically, it's really good.
Do you feel like, because you're so immersed and enthralled with the K-pop, J-pop community and that culture, like when it comes to your taste in men and what you find attractive, do you gravitate towards like the Asian side?
I think I prefer the beauty standard more.
Oh, it's just like the aesthetic.
I guess you could say that, because I think that makes me I think they look so natural wearing makeup. Cause obviously K-pop idols, they wear makeup, and male K-pop idols wear makeup too. And I think I just gravitate more, because even though I'm a girl, I still get inspiration. Makeup
tips from the guys.
Yeah, right. Cause recently I started to wear eyeshadow, like one of the members, Johnny, and it was so funny, because I was like, I'm really getting inspiration from a whole guy.
That's how it be sometimes.
But no, they actually I think the reason why I like how they look more is because I like their makeup style. So that's why. Because I like to go between different types of makeup styles, and I'm always like, oh, that looks really good, so I want to try it, and yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so the next topic, I want to dive a little bit deeper into your mindset and just your ethnicity, your nationality per se. So you are a mix between Mexican and black. So just talk a little bit about that. What's your perspective being mixed with those two in today's world?
I don't really think it has anything to do with today's world. I mean, people don't really care what you are. But I guess growing up, then, it was different, because I used to grow up in both cultures. As in, growing up as a girl, doing your hair, or what you wear. When I used to stay with grandma and with our tias, they would dress me up the little rubber band type hairstyles.
Yeah.
and they didn't really know how to manage my hair. So that's one thing, they didn't know how to take care of my hair, so they would, you know, just like brush it brush it really hard because they didn't know what to do. But compared to when I would stay at my dad's mom's house, my granny, she would, or like my cousins, they would actually know how to take care of my hair. So they would put like little beads and stuff like that, like those little black girl hairstyles.
Yeah.
And I think that was one thing that was different. It's just like one family knew how to take care of my hair, and then the other part didn't know how to take care of my hair. Another thing is I don't really know. I think that was, I can't think of stuff right now, but it was definitely different.
Yeah. So just to like audibly separate the difference, when she refers to her grandma, she's referring to more like the Hispanic side of the family.
Yeah, we don't say Willis.
And then when she says granny, she's more so referring to her black side of her family. So that's the distinctive difference, the granny versus the grandma. Talk about the food, like, because you spun Thanksgiving and Christmas at both ends. Talk about that.
Yeah, so obviously with my grandma and grandpa, our family, you know, for Christmas we would always have like tamales, pozole, you know, that type of food. And then at Thanksgiving, when I used to stay at my granny's house, we would have like soul food. So like we would have like greens, we would have stuffing, chicken, beets, all that type of like, you know, like you guys know soul food.
Yeah.
So
they know.
we would have like, it was definitely different. But I do miss like granny's cooking. I think everyone does from my side, my dad's side of the family. But
yeah, she used to throw down.
For real.
She was not playing in the kitchen.
It was amazing. Yeah, so good.
Yeah, I remember whenever I would go to Granny's house and they would like watch me when I was younger. Me and all my cousins on that side of the family, we'd be like in the backyard, in the swimming pool, wrestling, or like wrestling in the basement, and we'd be like body slamming each other over the beds or the carpets. And
it was definitely different because our grandma, she lives in Cicero, so she would live like in the city, and then my granny will live like the south side, basically, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
South, like suburban type. So if you guys, I don't know, seen like black movies like Friday, like those type of neighborhoods, that's where she was at. And honestly, I think I preferred her something like where she lived, because like everyone was like playing basketball on the streets and it was hot and everyone like left their door open, and it was just like it was a vibe, you know. It's not like how it is now where it's like gang, you know, dangerous and, like, shootings. But it was honestly like really fun then. I miss going to her house.
What would you say is one memory from each side of the family? Like one memory you have from Granny's side and one memory you have from Grandma's side that like stand out to you?
I think when I used to stay at my grandma's house when I was younger, we used to stay there when mom and dad would work all the time. So we would always like sleep over, stuff like that, and I would stay, and that's when I had like Catholic school. So I would always stay with them, and grandma would like cook breakfast, and at night we would like pray, and it was honestly really cool. Just like staying with them, because I don't stay with my grandparents anymore. Like I don't sleep over with them, so I think that was really fun. And then when I used to stay at Granny's house, I don't think I ever slept over, but when I would stay there, I would stay like in summer, and I don't remember that much because this was like when I was really young. But all I just remember is that my cousins would always like to like play with my hair and like dress me up and take care of me. And then just stay with Granny because she would like talk to me and stuff like that. And it's actually funny because a smell that I really like is cigarette ashes. That sounds weird, but you know how like some people say that smell has like this nostalgic feeling? That's that smell. Because every time I would stay with her, she was a really heavy smoker. So she would smoke all the time, but it's like every time I smell that, it reminds me of her. And yeah.
Shout out Granny.
For real.
And Grandma.
Yeah, both.
So when you're in school or whenever you're just out in public and you meet people for the first time and they eventually find out that you're mixed between black and Mexican, do you feel like they like, oh wow, that's really cool, or do you feel like they don't really care, or like do you feel like there's a certain viewpoint way they look at you?
I feel like now my friends don't care, but then like when we first met, some of them didn't know because some of my friends thought I was only Mexican. And it's actually funny because one of my friends sophomore year, he found out that I was black too, and he was like, what the heck, since when was Nisa like mixed? I thought she was only Mexican. And it was so funny because he told like someone else too, and then she was like, yeah, like Nisa's always been mixed. I was like, what the heck?
Like it's only been a recent thing.
Yeah, right. He was like so confused, and I was like, yeah. I think then too, most people were surprised because they're like, what? Like you're mixed? They didn't know. But like now sometimes they're like, oh, I keep forgetting that you're mixed. But that's like really the only thing.
Yeah. Makes sense. And since you're mixed with the two, in your opinion, what do you feel is like a strong Mexican quality that you have, and then what's a strong black quality that you have? It could be like physical or like inside, feeling wise.
I think like a Mexican quality, I feel more Mexican because like I don't really spend time with my black family, like my cousins or like my aunt or uncle. I don't really spend time with them, so I don't really feel like I feel like when I see them that I don't feel like they're my family, you know? Because like I rarely see them compared to on my mom's side. We always like visit them, we always hang out with them. It's like every day type of thing. But for my I guess black qualities is my hair, one thing, because I have my dad's hair, so I have curly hair, and so that's one thing. And I guess as I'm getting older, I now want to start, living both. So I remember when one of my aunt came, she was talking to me and she was saying, oh, like you should really start embracing your, black culture, and so wearing boho braids, wearing bamboo earrings, grills, jerseys, Timbs. You should really start embracing that. And then I was like, yeah, like I really want to. And when I got my braids too, I was like, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know how to explain it, but I felt like really, like confident, because I thought I was gonna look bad, but I really liked it. I liked talking to like the lady that did my hair too, because she was saying that she didn't know that I was mixed either, and she was like just asking about my family, like, yeah, like I really wanted to get braids because this is my first time, and it was cool. So let me backtrack a little bit. So you were saying that whenever you hang out with your black side of the family, sometimes it feels like they're not really your family. But then you were also saying like, oh, I want to embrace more of like the black culture and stuff. So I would assume like deep down, you maybe feel like you do want to get closer to that side of your family. Yeah, I do.
That's good. It's always good to like embrace those family members and those cultures, because even me, like I'm mixed too, Mexican, Colombian, and like a bunch of other things. and like I've never even been to Colombia. I've never even like had the thought of like, oh, let me explore more of my Colombian heritage. Like, you know, that's still very just.
Yeah, and you're Arabian. You didn't even.
Yeah, and I'm Arabian too, and I don't even really know anything about that side.
Yeah. Bro is literally Arabian. Ramadan.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I feel like it's cool to just discover and dive deeper into those sides of yourself over time. Mm-hmm. You know, because you really like discover certain aspects that you didn't know were there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's one thing you appreciate about each ethnicity, like Mexican and Black?
The food.
Yeah.
No.
From both sides.
Yeah. No, I was actually gonna say like real.
Yeah, we'll just cut that out. So yeah, one thing you appreciate about each.
I actually like that I'm a person that can experience both at the same time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I am grateful that I am mixed and that I have two cultures that I can both celebrate instead of one.
Yeah, best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So we briefly touched upon it. You're in high school. You're getting ready to graduate. I know some hobbies that you like. Drawing. That's like a big thing for you.
Yeah.
So we'll start there. How did you get into drawing?
I got into drawing like when I was like 5 years old. And a very vague memory I have is I remember Mom, Dad, me and you were all watching like a movie upstairs, and I had paper, and then I had like markers, and then I was drawing. And then, do you see that drawing that I did?
Yeah.
With all four of us? I drew that.
Oh wow. We'll show it in the camera later.
I drew that drawing, and Mom was like, "Oh, that's really good. Like, keep it up." And then I guess I found I found joy drawing. I was like, "Oh, this is kind of like a cool thing to do." And then ever since that, we have a lot of artists in our family, and our cousin Jocelyn, she would always draw. She would always draw all the time, and so she inspired me because she wasn't like easy on it, you know. She would actually be like, if I were to ask her like, "Oh, can you help me draw this?" She would be like, "No, you have to like figure it out, like draw for yourself." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." Then she would like encourage me to like keep drawing more, and she would like give me tips on like what's right and what's wrong to do. Like, obviously don't trace other people's work, that's wrong, but you can reference people's art. So, you know, just tips on what not to do and what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, should I ask the question again?
Yeah.
Okay, so the question was, what are some things that you like to draw nowadays?
It's actually been a while since I've drawn, but I really like to draw anime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when you first started, you were drawing like furries.
Yeah, dude.
You actually got noticed a bunch, like on Twitter.
Oh yeah, I did. Okay, I'll actually get to that. Okay, so then, this is cringe, but
yeah, who cares?
whatever. When I was younger, my cousin Jocelyn too, she still does, but this is a no judge zone, okay guys? No, she actually used to draw, she still does, she draws furries, and I know like talking about furries in the Big 25 is like cringe and stuff like that, but in reality, if you think about it, I had a conversation with my friends, and we're talking about like furries gotta be one of the most richest people. Like, where do you think they got that money from?
For real.
Exactly. Like, they gotta be rich for real. But no, anyways, off topic. No, I used to draw furries, and when I used to draw them, this was during COVID, I made a Twitter account, and I was like, that would be so cool if I started to post my art on Twitter. And I did, and boom, I had like my max followers like 500. I had like 500 followers.
Dang.
I know, right? And I used to draw like voice actors, I used to draw other artists, I used to draw like anything. Hit tweet.
Yeah,
boom.
you're blowing up.
And then because of that, because I used to draw furries, I switched to drawing voice actors, and I used to get noticed. And one of the animes, I'll actually like put it right here. I used to. Do you remember Escape Infinity? I got like noticed by like almost all the voice actors.
Yeah.
And it was really cool, and I don't know, I miss it because I was like 14, so like that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But that was my peak. You know, like drawing furries and then drawing voice actors and then getting noticed for it, and then actually meeting Jonah Scott.
Yo, I was gonna talk about that. Yeah.
Jonah Scott is a voice actor that plays in many animes. He played Lego She and Beastars. He plays in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He plays a lot, and you know, getting noticed by him and actually knowing who I was too, that was really cool. Taking a picture with him.
Yeah. When he saw you, he's like, "Wait, I know you."
Yeah.
And then he said your Twitter handle.
Yeah, and then he said Josie's too. That Josie's our cousin Jocelyn. Yeah, it's cool.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't he like or retweet one of your drawings?
Like twice.
Oh, twice. Yeah.
Yeah, I drew him like 3 times, or I drew him like 3 times, but he reposted 2 of my drawings.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Someone of that caliber, someone pretty famous and mainstream in the voice acting anime community, just like took notice of your drawing about. Yeah, it's crazy.
Really good. And then because I used to actually be known like in like that art community, like because this is when this was like COVID again, and this is when he used to do his Twitch streams. And I remember just popping in and be like, "Oh, hey guys," and then he was like, "Oh my gosh, it's Lee," and then everyone would be like, "Hey, it's Lee," like everyone would talk to me, and then I used to like gift people. I used to give people subs, and then they're like, "Oh, W for the subs, W Lee," like and it was actually amazing. And meeting other people. Do you remember Rai, the dude that played Mia in Escape Infinity? Ryan or Rai, he used to.
Oh, he was like a younger dude, right?
Yeah. Dude, I was so close to Rai. He was so good. I used to always pop into, and I wouldn't even say anything. He would just see, and everyone would be like, "Oh my gosh, it's Lee," and he would be like, "What? Where's Lee? Where's Lee and Chen?" I would.
Yeah. He played the kid skater, right? He was like a really gifted little kid skater. Yeah, I remember now.
Oh man. And then I remember when they had their prints, and I got my own print too. Oh, nice. Dude, it's like coming back to me now. And Ryan was like, "Oh, like this is for Lido. Like, how do you want me to sign it? Where do you want me to put it?" And then when I had to like leave, because we were going to one of your friends' parties, I had to like leave, and both Jonah and Ryan both said bye to me, which is so cool. And then everyone in chat were saying bye too.
Yeah. It's got to be a nice feeling.
It was, and then just meeting like other people that followed Jonah, so his mutuals would like follow me, and it was just, I miss them.
So the thing with drawing in my mind is it's so versatile. Like you could go into a lot of different lanes with drawing. You can go into animating, or you can go into tattooing, or you can go into like graphic design, that type of stuff. I want to touch on tattoos a little bit, because obviously like I have a bunch of tattoos, and I know you were saying that you would like to get some tattoos in your lifetime as well. What are some like ideas that you would do for tattoos for your own body?
I definitely want like a tattoo like around here. I want a tattoo like here, and I want like Roman numerals of mom's birthday and dad's birthday. Okay. Right here. And then I want a tattoo in the back of my ear. I don't know. I think like probably like flowers or something like that. And then I want like another flower like in the back right here, like right here. I want another tattoo. Okay. And then I definitely want more like plants or like flowers. Okay,
like a floral kind of theme.
Yeah, those are. Or another plant that I really like, one of my favorite types of plants, is actually, it has a funny name. My favorite plants are Swiss cheese plants.
Swiss cheese plants. I didn't even know that
was
a flower.
Those. You see those?
Okay.
Like those plants? Those are my favorite type of plants.
Why is that?
because they look funny. Like they look funny. Like I'll put a picture, but I like those types of plants, and I feel like having them like right here or something would be so cool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I know I always wanted koi fish, but I don't think I'm gonna get koi fish.
Yeah.
I don't think so. But I just the thought of it is cool. Or like red tattoos are really cool too.
Yeah. Would you ever consider being a tattoo artist and tattooing other people?
Not really.
No, not really your thing.
No, it sounds fun because like some people ask me to like draw on them, which I do, like in pen. But I don't think I like it though, because just like I feel like I mess up too much. I'd be like, oh, like I'm sorry or stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'll get nervous to like draw on a person.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure because it stays on them for pretty much forever unless they get it removed.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, sorry, I messed up your tattoo.
Yeah, you can't do anything. You can't even say that. You can't even say oops.
Yeah. Imagine you're getting a tattoo and your artist is like, oops.
Yeah, like you're cooked.
That's the worst feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, how about taking your drawing into different avenues, like animating? Would you ever do that?
Yeah, I actually really want to. Once I get my camera, I really want to like do vlogs, or not vlogs, but like recording me drawing.
Oh, like time lapse.
Cool. Yeah, like time lapse or just like a podcast, but it's just me like talking, like rambling while I draw. I really want to do that.
What's that YouTube channel that we watch where they're drawing? It's like a boyfriend girlfriend.
Spilled Ink.
Spilled Ink. Yeah.
Yeah, Spilled Ink is actually. Spilled Ink is actually a YouTube channel that I watch all the time. They post every Friday, and basically it's this couple named Titus and Emily, and they're both artists. And every Friday they do like challenges. So like they'll do like, oh, like let's practice drawing hands, let's practice drawing this, or they'll do like challenges like draw this in like 30 seconds or stuff like that. And it's like really cool, and like they focus on like different types of art. So I know Titus, he finished drawing his manga. I didn't watch that video, but he did like a manga, and then another video they did like watercolors, and then another one they did Prismacolors, and then another one like it's like they do many types of art forms. And I think that's really cool. I really want to do that. And I like how they have their video set up. You can't see their face, but you can see like the camera's positioned down, so you can see their hands and you can see like how they draw and like the time lapse. It's really cool.
And you can still like hear them talk, and it's like fun.
It's like a podcast kind of in a way, except you see them draw. And I really want to do those types of videos. Yeah.
So after you graduate, I would guess that you want to take that career path further, like you want to take drawing more serious, or is your mind kind of somewhere else when it comes to a career?
No, I want to do drawing serious because I know it's something I'm good at, and I know I know it's something I'm good at, and I know that I can improve on it more. And I don't really just have to do drawing. I can do like different types of art as well.
Like what?
Photography, videography. That is also a type of art. Yeah.
And like you mentioned, you could do your own vlogging and your own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Because you already post a little bit of content on my YouTube channel, and you help me with mine.
Yeah.
So you have like that experience.
Yeah. So even like I haven't posted like a video of me in a while, but that's because like half of the time I mostly edit his videos sometimes. Not all the time, but like here and there I edit his videos.
Like mainly the podcast. She's the one who edits the podcasts. But we'll get into YouTube. That's like a whole nother topic we'll talk about down the road in this podcast.
But definitely, if you guys, I want to create. I think after I graduate, I really want to create a YouTube channel, and I want to create like art videos. So, yeah. Growing up, I used to always watch animators, and that is something that I really want to do. Just animating, like story. Like I'm trying to think of the word. It's like they draw, but they animate, and they just tell like their story, like their life. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I really want to do those videos because it's so entertaining to watch. And yeah, and I think I have a lot of stories to tell. So
Yeah.
I think that would be really fun.
That's cool. And then I know in the past you've done like a few logos for me, like graphic designing, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And you have your own little like iPad where you draw.
You have a drawing pad.
Would you ever take that further? Like say someone was like, oh, I'll pay you $50 for a logo or whatever. Like, would you do that type of stuff as well?
Yeah, I've already done those types of stuff. I'm just not paying because I was young. But when I used to draw, like when I was on Twitter, I used to draw for people. I used to do like art raffles. Some artists would have me be the artist to draw for them. So say like, oh, like I have like 2,000 followers, like here's this artist and they'll draw for you, like working together. And I used to do that. So I would work with some artists, and they would ask me like if I wanted to do an art raffle with them, where we would pick 3 winners. We would pick 3 winners, and whoever gets picked, I draw them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's cool, like a little challenge, a little contest type of thing.
And then that's how you basically gain more followers. So that's how I gained more followers.
Smart marketing.
Yeah. It was fun though. But like I said, I was like 14, like 13, 14, so I was pretty young. And it's actually funny because none of the followers knew I was that young. And I would hide it from them, like, oh, like, no, like, I'm like 15. That's still young, but it was, I don't know how to explain. This probably sounds really wrong, but most of my followers or my mutuals were older than me, so they knew that I was a minor. So they would give me like a heads up, you know. They would be like, I don't know, like, be like, oh, like, don't do this, be careful, don't do that.
Oh, like tips, advice.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I don't know. If I was really getting tips from like, I don't know, like a 30-year-old. That sounds really creepy.
Out of context, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
I don't know.
more like a mentor, you could say. Like they were trying to look out for your betterment.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, that's what they would do. Because one time I put my age in my bio. They're like, oh, don't put you're like 15.
Yeah.
Put your bio. That's not good.
And I also feel like it comes to credibility. Like if you're working with someone and they see that you're young, they're probably gonna assume like, oh, she doesn't know anything, I don't want to work with her. Whereas if like you just don't even mention your age, it can kind of come off like, oh, I'm just looking at the account mainly based on the talent.
Yeah,
as opposed to,
that's why I didn't put my my age in it either.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so let's move on to the next topic. So I want to pick your brain a little bit. What is your experience like as my sister seeing the Whisper the Coca journey that I've been going through, like from beginning to where I am now? Because you've been alongside me pretty much since you were born.
Right. Music-wise, right?
Yeah, music, entertainment, like YouTube, gaming, music, just like the whole career.
Oh, okay. Well, when you were first starting off with your music, that's when you graduated. That's when you start to work on music. And that's when you would have like Austin.
Yeah, Austin, shout out Austin.
Yeah, that's when you would have like Austin like work and like have Austin in some of your songs. And do you remember that one song?
Yeah, I know what song you're talking about. We fly high.
Dude, that song is so fun.
I'm actually kind of mad that I deleted it because looking back, just re-remembering it was so good.
It was actually good.
Yeah.
It was actually good. Like, you shouldn't have deleted that.
For real.
Man, that was like action memory. You should ask like.
Yeah, there was like 5 or 6 people on there, and.
Right? Like, why'd you delete it?
Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah. Maybe one day if I get like the old laptop fixed, because right now it doesn't work.
Is it on there?
It might be on there. It's a good possibility.
What?
You just got to get it fixed.
But anyways, so that was like one of your first, I feel like, I don't know when that was, but that was one of your songs. And it was really good. I actually like that song.
Yeah.
Because I would always sing it too.
Catchy.
Yeah, it was catchy. And then I don't remember like your whole like story, like your whole career wise, but I know you wanted to like actually start like focusing on music, and that's when you start to like continue. And I know you would only do rap, which, my opinion, I think rap suits you better. I feel like you just have like that type of voice that it suits a lot better. But it's really cool that like you do different genres of music, and it's funny because even though I don't listen to your music. Like I don't listen to your music. I still like listen to you working on it, and it's cool that I get to hear it like way early before it comes everyone else can listen to it. So it's really cool. I know, but some songs you do have like some bangers.
There's one that you sing sometimes. Started off as friends.
Yeah, I always.
Yeah.
It's always,
Or I remember when I dropped the Family Guy song, you really liked that one.
Oh yeah, that was good too. But I know the Alice in Wonderland song, that was really good. Or your one song that you did, I think it's called King Tut. That was really good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it like I said, but just my opinion, I think like rap suits you a bit better.
Like my bread and butter.
Yeah, but like I said, it's still cool that you do different types of music.
Yeah, one thing that I really appreciate about you is like your openness to helping me. Like I'll be like, oh Nisa, I'm going to a show. Can you record my set?
Yeah.
Or hey, I want to do a promotion video to hype up my songs. Can you help me record it? Things like that. Yeah,
sometimes I don't like doing it, but at the end of the day, I do it because like if I were to ask you for help, you would still do it. So that's why. And plus it's practice for me. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, and I was thinking about this while I was at work earlier today. Like I really don't know another, at the time, you know, earlier age, but like 16, 17, 18-year-old person who's like going out to clubs and college parties and like the amount of rappers and singers you've been around, like the average 16 through 18-year-old person is not doing that.
It's so funny because like how I am like at school, I'm like pretty much like an introvert. Like I listen to music like in the hallways loud. Like I don't really like have a really big friend group at school. And then when I'm like a lot of people don't really think me, like don't think of me, like I'm trying to think of a word. They don't assume that I would do that stuff, you know? But like, or they think low of me, that's what I mean. Yeah. But in reality, I'm doing like a lot more stuff, you know? Like I go to college parties, I go to all this other stuff. I like work on like I edit videos. I do.
You get invited to music video shoots.
I get invited to music video shoots. I draw. I do like all these other stuff for other people. So I'm kind of up there. Yeah.
But you're like humble about it. You don't really feel the need to like tell everyone or brag about it.
I'm just like, I just do that. Or I go to like I said, I go to college parties.
Yeah. Okay, what's your opinion on like the lifestyle? For example, you mentioning going to college parties and you going to music video shoots and shows like all the time. Just like the rapper celebrity lifestyle that you're experiencing at like a young age through me. Like, what's your opinion on that?
I think then it was really fun. But I was 17, so I was you know, a minor. But you know, like getting invited to like music videos was really fun. I really liked doing that, being in a music video. Going to college parties, that was really fun. Just experiencing it is really cool.
Yeah, like and just like meeting a variety of different people, like some people that I think you have a good relationship off the bat is like Kong, like shout out Kong, or like NL Kai or Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew. Project Ambition.
No Pierre.
Yeah, no Pierre.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, you've had some good ones, you've had some bad ones, but like overall, just the people you meet, you know, I feel like they, in a way, can inspire you and motivate you to go harder with your own career.
Yeah, I did take a break from doing it because it really got to me, like messed me up. But I definitely want to start again. And because since like, I mean, I'm starting to get like older now, it's not as weird as it was.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing, going back to what you were saying on how like kind of experiencing all that early kind of messed you up. Like that kind of makes me think of like the child stars in Hollywood, you know, like the Justin Biebers and the Ushers or whatever.
Yeah, basically, I'm not gonna say names obviously, and I won't go into detail, but basically there was a music artist, and he was like really close to us, you know, like friends, and he basically did some stuff that made me uncomfortable, and that was it, and that's why I stopped doing it. But that's like I still thinking about it like here and there, like this like gives me like shivers. But that's like way back in the past now, and I want to continue though on doing photos and videos for other artists. So,
yeah, and that's the thing of life, like you have one bad experience, you don't want it to let it taint your overall experience. You know, like just because you have one bad experience with one individual, that doesn't mean you should just like quit and run away. Like you could always take a break, but then come back to it from a different angle. And now you know more, now you're more experienced, and now you know what to avoid, what to indulge in, that kind of thing. But yeah. So as far as, we'll keep with the music. I know you kind of dabble with your own producing, like you've made me a couple beats, or like you kind of dabble with DJing.
Yeah, I did some music, guys.
Talk about that a little bit.
I only worked one song for you, and honestly, producing music is really fun. Yeah. It does like get to you though, cause this doesn't sound good, or this sounds not the best, or you know, like doubting yourself. But I think once you make it and once it sounds good, then you feel like that's like accomplishment to you, because you're like, dang, like I created this.
For real.
That's crazy. And you know, like adding more sound effects or adding more music to it, it's just like it's really cool.
Our dogs are distracting us in the background. You can probably see. He wants to get in the shot. Do you think you would dive deeper into that with your career? Because I know you said you wanted to do like mainly the art stuff, drawing, but do you think you would ever DJ at a show or be like a part-time or full-time producer for other artists?
Probably not. I think I would do it here and there, but I wouldn't do it like
just like as a creative hobby.
Yeah, I don't think I would do it all the time. But we do have some music friends that also DJ. And yeah, so what's that one dude's name? I'm blanking on his name.
Intuition?
No, not Intuition.
Oh, Imperious?
No, not Imperious. It was like this Asian dude.
Yeah, DJ Imperious at
it was so
Break
nice.
from Chicago show?
It was so nice.
Oh.
I don't know his name, but he had like a cool name. He had like glasses.
Glasses? Was he at the BFC show? Break from Chicago?
Yeah.
Draco?
No, not Draco.
What's his name? Wakasabi?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Wakazaki.
Wakazaki? It was named after like a sword, like a Japanese sword or something.
Yeah. I think that's his name. I think so.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Yeah. I don't know. He had a cool name though. I think it was like Wakazaki, but he was really cool.
Yeah, that whole show was good.
That dude. Okay, that whole BFC show was so good. Like that was like the prime.
That was legendary.
That was like, and Pierce was there. Like
the lineup.
Yeah, Andrew was. Everyone was there.
Yeah.
And like there was so much people. I would put like a I'll put like some scenes in it in the video, but it was really good. Like I met so much people, meeting like other photography artists, meeting other videographers. What's that one dude's name too? He's a photographer.
Jaren, J2 shot it.
Yes, Jaren. I miss like that era. It was so good. I loved it.
Nice. Yeah, that was a really good show. Like I said, just like a legendary lineup, and everyone's performances went smooth, and the whole show was dope. And I'm glad that we got to capture it on camera. We could always rewatch it whenever. I would do more shows with them if they ever did more.
Yeah, I really like them hosting it. It's good.
Yeah, that was a good group of people. Break Before Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. Okay, so we're coming up on an hour, so I'll let you choose the last topic. That way we can wrap it up because our battery's getting low.
Yeah.
So these are the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 topics. Which one do you want to do for the last one?
We could do video games.
Video games? Okay.
Okay, we got quick.
Cool, so video games, I know you've been playing Final Fantasy and Persona. Why do you like those games?
I really like RPG games. RPG or JRPG games, it's just Japanese role-playing games, are so good. Like I love Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, Persona, all these other games, because it's so good. You know, like, yeah, it's just like, you know, like just coming back from school, like on the weekend, be like, oh, I'm gonna play like Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And I feel like the thing with video games is when they first came out, a lot of the older generations, their parents would be like, don't play video games, blah, blah, blah. But like if you actually look into it, there's a lot of benefits to the mind that come from playing video games. For example, it teaches you how to make quick decisions. It teaches you how to solve challenges and solve puzzles. It teaches you like how to have quicker and faster reflexes, and it's just good for your mental health. Like if you're having a bad day, you come home and you kind of throw on a video game, you get lost in the world, you have fun.
I don't know about that.
Well, yeah, I mean, I looked it up.
I suck at that. Dude, you remember that one time I was playing Final Fantasy and I had to do a decision?
Yeah.
And I didn't. Yeah, we were talking about that.
The decisions and stuff. So, you mentioned you like Kingdom Hearts. Are you excited for the 4th one?
For real, I would be like already done with school. Dude, I would be like, I was like, dang, I remember when Kingdom Hearts, I was still in school. Or like already graduating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one was your first Kingdom Hearts that you experienced?
Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep.
Oh, really?
2.5, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's like 4 or 5 games in.
And then Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, I feel like you kind of went backwards.
Yeah, because like I would always see you play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep playing as Aqua, and that was it.
Yep.
Either Aqua or Ventus and not Terra. And then after I found out, because like I started to watch you play Kingdom Hearts 2, right? And then I found out about Kingdom Hearts 1.
You're like, wait, there's a 1?
Yeah, I was like, wait, I have never seen this. But then I was like, oh, like I actually do remember like looking at this gameplay. And then Kingdom Hearts 3 came out in 2019. That was like 6 years ago.
Yeah. You never played that one by yourself. You only watched me play it for a little bit, right?
Yeah, because Kingdom Hearts is actually hard.
Yeah, it is.
I actually, dude, low-key, I hate playing Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts, but I hate playing it.
Yeah,
it's actually dumb.
It is hard, especially if you play on like critical mode or something.
Remember when you played critical and it was still easy for you?
Yeah, I'm like a Kingdom Hearts pro.
It was still easy
I make
for
it look
you.
easy.
And then Kingdom Hearts said like, oh, we made it harder for critical, and then you said, oh, this is actually hard.
Yeah, for real. Yeah,
But
they'll like one hit you and stuff.
yeah, but no, Kingdom Hearts is actually a really good game. Even though I don't play it, I still like very much like the orchestra of it, like the music, the character art, the characters. It's really good. Yeah.
Would you ever be in a video game, or would you ever help create and animate a video game?
Probably create and animate a video game. I really want to do video game design. I want to draw, like, you know when there's like a video game or like a movie, like an animated movie, and you can like buy the books and you can see like the art of it. I really want to do like that type of art.
Oh yeah. Like in the magazines, Game Informer, that
Yeah,
type of stuff.
yeah, I want to do like that. And just see the art or like the sketches.
Yeah. So you said you mainly like the RPG kind of games. I know sometimes you play like GTA or Super Smash Bros. Do you like any other types of genres, or is it mainly the RPG?
I think I prefer RPG and like slow, chill games.
Oh, okay.
You know, like
Minecraft, Animal Crossing,
yeah,
that type of
Minecraft,
vibe.
Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley,
Uh-huh.
or sometimes I like to just play The Sims.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Yeah, I like to play The Sims games.
Yeah, you're not really into horror games, huh?
No,
No, too
I'm
stressful.
scared. I'm scared of horror games. Like the only horror game I will play is The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Because even that game makes me like scared.
Yeah.
Not scared, but like it makes me mad.
Mhm.
Cause like, or I get too attached to the characters, and then that's why I don't like playing it.
Mhm.
Because I'm like, no, like you're supposed to live, or
For real.
yeah.
I remember you were playing, I think, the 4th season of The Walking Dead.
Dude, The Walking Dead.
Didn't you get like Lewis's tongue cut off or something?
Dude, no, but listen, The Walking Dead season, or like the 4th chapter is so good. In my
Yeah,
opinion.
when
That's gonna be
Clementine's
my
older.
favorite. Yeah, because of Lewis, but
Yeah.
it's so good. And like I did both though. I
Oh,
did
okay.
Lewis's and then I did Violet's.
Oh,
but I
okay,
prefer
okay.
Lewis's.
That ending.
Yeah, even though he was on mute, it's okay because we can just do silently.
Yeah, they cut his tongue off, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I'd rather have his tongue cut off. Kong?
Kong?
I'd rather have his tongue cut off
Uh-huh.
than him dying.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
saving 10.
Mhm.
Like, 10 was a good character, but I don't really care about 10.
Yeah, yeah.
I want Lewis.
Mhm.
Yeah, Lewis, by the way, Lewis was like my first ever game crush.
Nice. I think mine was, I don't know, maybe Kyrie.
Kyrie?
Yeah, from Kingdom Hearts when I was younger.
I think I like Aqua better.
Yeah.
I think I like Aqua more than Kyrie. in my
Mhm.
opinion. Back to The Walking Dead, that's such a good game.
Yeah.
I think I like that one and the first one.
That
The
one's
second, I know people really like the second one.
That one's my favorite.
Yeah, the second one's really good. No, actually, I think all of them are good.
They're
Because I
all
was gonna say I like this one, but not this one. But going back and like thinking about it, like the first, the second, the third one,
Yeah.
the fourth one, all good.
I like how the third one is a whole different character. He plays Javi
Yeah,
with his
Javi.
family.
Dude, when the girl,
Niece,
when she died,
For real.
I remember I saw like a compilation of people reacting to her death, and I had no idea who she was. And then when I actually like watched Corey play it, I'm like, so that's what they were reacting to?
Yeah.
And I had the same reaction as them.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up today's podcast interview. But thanks for being on there. Anything you want to say before we log off to the audience?
I hope you guys watch this video, and don't leave after we talk about the furry part. I swear, it gets good. Then maybe you guys thought that was cringy. But maybe you guys don't want to watch it, you can skip it. But don't leave and watch this video.
Shout out furries.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna have fun editing this video because I will play NCT music in the background.
Nice. And then yeah, we'll put her Instagram.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put my Instagram.
Whatever else you want to put.
Yeah, whatever.
And then yeah, just keep in touch with her when she has her own YouTube channel or whenever she helps me with videos. You know, she's always in the description. And yeah, I love you. Thanks for being on here.
I like to.
Peace.